Welcome to another episode of Rainbow Popcorn. We got 2 out of 3 brothers watching movies through a rainbow lens. Hello, Brett.
Hello, Lee.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I almost said watching movies 2 drinks at a time,
Yeah,
which has been
that's in the past. Lee. You need to get
at
up
least
with
a year.
it.
I need to move on.
You need to move on.
We are moving on to another, at least Australian, premiere.
It's a new movie in Australia. It's 2 months old everywhere else. Oh, well, the
Fucking-
US.
Like,
I don't get it.
we gotta get past this again. It
I
used
don't
to be
get
a
it.
thing, and now it's a thing again.
But for me, I don't see any reason why.
It's
So we're talking about
literally-
Stop That Train.
Yeah, it's literally sending a file.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Because when we have screened movies at Eclipse Cinema,
Yes.
the distribution head office
Mm-hmm.
for what movie did we just watch? The Birdcage.
Yeah.
Is in London.
Okay, that's correct.
And they just
Okay.
put a thing on their system, and then Eclipse Cinema just downloads the file and presses play.
Legally.
Yeah, no, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, but that's for old movies. It's probably different with new ones.
This is a digital file movie.
Yeah.
There is no reason why
There might
the
be.
Sun Theatre can't just be given a link on the same date premieres in the States and download it.
I don't understand why there's nothing in June
Yeah.
that would be like, oh, no, that's clashing with that. We won't release it then. Because there's very few movies that are going to have a similar crossover audience that are coming out in American summer.
But it also doesn't stop them doing other things like Dune and Avengers were the same day. Now we'll move them. It's a week apart.
Yeah, but on the same topic of Drag Race,
Oh, okay.
that comes out the same day on Stan. So it comes out Thursday night in America.
Yeah.
Friday afternoon, I can watch it in Australia.
Yeah, so that's the same.
Yeah, so
It's just all released.
Yep.
I thought you meant they moved it because it clashes with the start of a new season of Drag Race. But there are so many
Lee?
iterations of Drag Race that every week there's a new season starting.
Yes, there's about a 2-week window where there's no new season of Drag Race. So there was one that just wrapped up. There was one that just wrapped up. Something. And then
Wasn't it
in
an All-Stars one?
2 or 3 weeks, there's a new UK one.
Speaking of the little gap where there's no drag races, I heard an interview on Outtakes on Joy, and they interviewed Adam Shankman.
Yeah.
And he said that it was a couple of years ago that RuPaul's production company contacted him because they've known each other for ages.
Yeah.
And said, she's got a movie, wants you to direct. And he said, I've got a movie. You've got Drag Race in 47 countries.
Yes.
When do we do it? So it waited. They had 19 days to film it.
Oh, God.
That's how all this came together because Ru and her production company are just doing so much stuff around the world.
Well, she's only doing a few seasons herself.
Yeah, but her production company, her production team, if they're doing an All-Stars, some of the queens that are in the movie are probably in the All-Stars. I think
Some of them won it because it was rigged.
I think one of the 2 leads, I can't remember which, had just finished All-Stars
10.
10?
That was Ginger Minge. That's the one that won it because it was rigged.
Oh, okay. Ginger Minge had just won
We don't.
All-Star 10 when someone handed her a script and said, you're in this movie, go and film it.
Yeah. Gosh.
And they didn't know they were going to be like the leads until they got the script, and then they were like, oh, okay, we're the whole movie.
Yeah. Well, that's what I think was kind of one of the good things about it. It was a RuPaul movie, and it's not just all about RuPaul,
Yeah.
which makes it not quite a RuPaul movie, even though that's the reason why you're going to see it.
But it's a RuPaul movie in that it's got that, well, it's full of drag queens, and then the ones that aren't drag queens are gays, and Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah.
And then it's got very much from the little Drag Race that I've watched, it's got the same production values and production vibes
Yeah.
of a Drag Race season.
A little bit more elevated.
Well, elevated in that it needs to be because it's a feature film.
Yes.
But I don't mean that like the acting challenge, like you said, and you will talk about. I just mean it's got a similar, mainly production vibe.
Yeah.
That this is just coming along, be gay, be draggy, and be funny.
Yep. That's it. That's
That's my one.
that's
You can
the
talk now.
tagline.
That's
4
I've said
stars. No.
everything that I need to say about the movie.
Like I said, it was better than I expected.
Yes.
And I don't know if that's because I might have had low expectations going in, but I had heard some reviews that it was very funny.
Yep.
But I was taking those with a grain of salt because there are a lot of people that just think anything RuPaul does is amazing. Like, for example, fracking. That's not amazing. I better not piss her off.
But broader than that, there are a lot of people that just think drag queens are hilarious.
Yeah.
Whatever they do.
Yeah.
And it's the reason that they get some of the hosting gigs in Melbourne that we should probably get.
Yeah.
But I won't go too deep into that. So yes, hearing, oh, this is hilarious. I was kind of thinking, is it hilarious because it's funny or hilarious because you just think drag queens are funny?
Yes.
And these drag queens are funny.
Yeah, they're very funny. They're two of the
very
funnier
good.
ones.
And even the 3 baddies,
Yeah.
the bullies, are funny too.
Yeah, they're all good. They all do very well. For people that aren't technically actors,
Yeah.
you could argue that they are, but they're not like professional actors.
Well, yeah, I don't. Drag queens are character, and so character actors, but not necessarily. They're performers.
Yeah.
A bit like when you see stand-up comedians do acting.
Yeah, like Jerry Seinfeld
Well, that's probably the worst example.
or Ray Romano.
The second worst example.
Jim Belushi. Should I keep going? I'm just going to name people that had their own shows.
Jim Belushi, yeah, he wasn't great. Who's had a good one? Stand-up comedian that's had a sitcom that's been good.
Well, Seinfeld was good.
But
His
he's also
acting
acting,
isn't
good.
Um,
Because in Seinfeld, the other 3 won all the awards and then he got all the money.
yeah.
But these drag queens are funny and they're good actors, particularly the 2 leads.
Yes.
I think they actually showed some range.
Yeah.
And they've talked about how, as ridiculous as everything around them is, Adam Shankman pretty much talked to them and said, you just be in a drama.
Yeah.
Like you are the center of the story and the center of the drama that is between you two and stopping the train. And then everyone else gets to do the ridiculousness around you,
yeah.
which I actually think worked really well.
I think it did. And because the kind of cameo side characters
Yeah.
that were the kind of celebrities or, you know, that kind of thing were stupid, like in a good way.
Yes.
So they had their stupid running jokes and all that kind of thing that some were not necessary, some were really good. The one that I think was the best was Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah.
That kept coming around to be like, nobody knows who she is.
And I think Ginger Minge said she's one of my closest friends, Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Okay. Well,
I was
Lee.
Okay.
Lee. The Drag Race fandom out there will know. Don't believe everything
Okay.
that Ginger Minge says.
I'm really showing the gaps in my drag queen
we'll
knowledge
just
through
leave
this
that one
episode.
there. We'll leave that one there. Taking that out of it, she was good in the movie.
Sarah Michelle Gellar was funny. The fact that no one knew who she was.
Yeah, and she played into it really
And they
well.
also did a similar joke a little bit differently a few times.
Yeah.
Some of the
Yeah.
pauses were a little bit too long. Like, oh, are you? Big long pause for her to talk.
Yeah.
Are you sitting in my seat?
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to pause that long. But in the ridiculousness and the silliness of the script, that kind of works.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think it was There were a few running jokes that really worked. That was really good. I think Barbara, the character Barbara,
Yes.
played by Latrice Royale, was her just like popping up
In every job.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Was hilarious. I was like, it's stupid, and there's no physical possible way, but that's the world that you're in, so deal with it.
Yeah, and I think comedy that's just comedy, we haven't seen a lot of recently.
Yep.
Even in sitcoms, and we've talked a lot about sitcoms, they're having more and more themes and more points.
Yeah, and it's like every sitcom now or every comedy movie now has to have serious drama moments.
And a pure flat out, we're not getting a lot of pure flat out silly comedies.
Yep.
Just jokes for joke's sake.
Yep.
And this does that.
Mm-hmm.
And I said on the way home after we saw it early for Australia at the Sun Theatre, that because it's just jokes for joke's sake and it's silliness, I feel like different ones land for different people.
Yes.
So a lot of the jokes are going to be hit and miss. They're not all jokes with broad appeal.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a writing thing that if you say you try and write for everyone, you end up writing for no one, because you can't really write something that works for everybody.
Yeah.
So there were some jokes that I didn't laugh at, but this group over here, which I might get to later, did laugh at. And then there was one joke you really laughed at, and I was like, oh, that's funny. And then there was a couple kind of the other way
I can't
around.
remember what that was.
Oh,
There was one bit where I was like, that is ridiculously, you know what it was? I'm going to call it the stupidest character in the movie.
yes.
The doll.
The doll, the Raggedy Ann type
Raggedy Ann kind of doll. And then when the world is, the train's wrong movie. The train's going to crash, blah, blah, blah. And then it's, what is everybody doing? And it's just a shot of her with
Raggedy
a
Ann
white
doing
substance. And I was like, that is so dumb. And
then she ends up having a threesome with the divorcee and the dead captain, the dead conductor.
Yeah, that was interesting. I feel like it's one of those writing rooms that was like, this is stupid, let's try this.
Yeah, and I think that did really well. And there was a good mix of writing ones, visual ones, physical ones.
Yep.
And they did that really well.
You know what else they did that isn't in a lot of movies these days?
What?
Blooper reel during the credits.
Oh, yeah, it's great. I really liked it.
Yeah.
The last blooper reel I saw on the end of a movie was when I rewatched Toy Story 2. And they
and they do
make
fake
bloopers.
ones. They're so good.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
But this was good to see it at the end. And I wonder, through the credits, they're all sliding down the slide.
Yes.
Which they probably wouldn't need to do, really.
Sliding down a slide out of a train.
Out of a train,
when it got to the platform, fine.
That stopped,
That stopped
crashed.
before it hit a disabled kid.
Then I wonder if that was like a deleted scene.
Yeah.
And maybe then they just kind of put it in there.
I don't think it was. I reckon it was just for the credits.
Made for the credits?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that scene would be stupid. Like that being the end of the movie would be dumb.
And it would be too long to be a scene as itself, I think.
Yeah.
Interspersed with bloopers and bits of credits. Funny, I think.
Yeah.
Raven Simone as the reporter at the end was an unexpected appearance.
Yeah. It's Simone, No.
Great.
Yeah. Like actually, yeah, just odd. That was the good thing about it. Like there was so many random cameos in there.
I think that was one of my favourite cameos. Because there's a whole bunch of people, but a whole bunch of people that you kind of expect to be cameos.
Yeah.
Jesse Tyler Ferguson and the other ones. But, we know I'm not good with names.
Yeah.
So then to just like they walk out and the reporter is That's So Raven.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
It's almost like people heard that RuPaul was doing a movie and people just called her to be like, I need in. Give me one scene. I don't care.
How many of those cameos have been guest judges? Probably all of them.
All of them, I think.
So that's probably what it is.
Actually, the whole cast. The whole cast almost in some way has been on Drag Race.
On Drag Race. Yeah.
Probably not the whole. That doll hasn't made an appearance yet, but that might be the next season.
The Scorpion?
Scorpion? No, I don't think so.
Were the workers that were cleaning the train actual pit crew?
Yes.
Okay. I thought so.
They were. They were the pit crew from the show.
I'm sorry to everybody that's listening and has just like had their mind blown because they've realised that a guy that's hosted a queer pop culture podcast for 3 years has watched about 3 episodes of Drag Race.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just don't have time.
It is a commitment. It's a lifelong commitment that takes at least 3 hours a week if you try and watch everything. Like
Well,
at the
this
moment,
is
there was
the thing.
like...
I would not be able to watch every
Well, no,
iteration.
Lee, what you do, this isn't racist, is the ones that aren't that good. You don't watch the Swedish one and the Mexican. I've never watched those ones.
Do they speak English?
You watch... No.
That sounds racist. Sorry.
No, in Mexico, no, they don't. You watch US,
Yeah.
UK,
Yep.
Canada,
Yep.
Down Under,
Yep.
even though that's probably the worst one out of the lot.
But it's the local one.
And then the All Stars and Versus the World versions of them.
When does the
UK, did I say UK?
yes? When does the Down Under one start? Next?
It's on at the moment.
Oh shit!
There's
I should
a
watch
Down Under Versus the World.
Is
and
that
I've already
happening now?
decided who, yeah, it's like there's a new episode out tomorrow.
How many episodes have I missed?
3.
I'll catch that up tonight.
Yeah.
I'll watch this. All right. Commitment to the listeners that are yelling at their radios or their screens right now. I will watch RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under versus the World.
Great.
This season.
Yeah. New episodes weekly on
Can
Stan.
you remind me?
This is not a paid ad.
And it is a big commitment because every time I've watched a bit, I then am thinking about it for days. I'm like, oh, what did that bitch say?
Mm.
And so I know that if I watch a few of it, I will be hooked.
Yep.
And then I'll either not keep up with it and annoy myself or do it at the sacrifice of other things I should be doing.
Yeah. Because when there's 2 or 3 seasons going on at the same time, it's a lot of commitment.
It is, God. I wonder, there's been 50 seasons of Survivor US.
Yep.
If you totaled up all of the seasons of
I don't
RuPaul's
want to think
Drag
about
Race
it.
around the world.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say if you totaled up the amount of hours you've spent watching Survivor, I don't want to, yeah.
No, if you totaled up the amount of seasons around the world of Drag Race there's been,
No.
do you think there's been more episodes of Drag Race or more episodes of Survivor total?
Survivor US?
Trivia. No, Drag Race World, Survivor World.
Survivor.
Is it in as many countries?
No.
The seasons are longer. And
The
it's been going
seasons
longer.
are... I don't know if the seasons are longer. Like most seasons of TV shows are like 12, 13 episodes.
I have asked a trivia question at a trivia night that I've hosted before about which one has more Survivor or Big Brother, and it was Survivor.
Yeah, it's Survivor.
So it's Survivor more than Drag Race?
I would say so.
Okay.
Even though there's US, UK,
We don't
Canada,
have time.
Mexico, Brazil, there's Thailand, Philippines,
Sweden, you said?
Germany, Sweden, Down Under. There's at least 12 or 13.
Okay. But then
France.
there's plus the All-Stars.
Plus All Stars.
They don't really do Survivor All-Stars as much.
They did one, but then they always get them back. Now we're just talking about reality TV shows. But they always get them back and do this for this season 50, season 32, Second Chance.
Yeah.
Season 8 was All Stars.
Old
Then
versus
there's
new.
Fans versus favourites.
Yeah, heroes versus villains.
Yep.
Rigged versus fan-liked.
Some would
The
argue...
ones production company liked, the ones the fans
Yeah,
liked.
some would argue that they're all rigged. But anyway.
Some, being
I wouldn't.
But you're a fan.
Anyway, Stop That Train.
Who was your favourite cameo in Stop That Train?
Oh, Stop That Train. I was going to say Parvati Shah is my favourite survivor. No. That's such a basic answer. I'm sorry to this Survivor fandom, but anyway, it's the facts. My favourite cameo in Stop That Train was...
Oh, okay.
no, I'm just trying to think.
Other than Raggedy Ann.
Well, other than an inanimate doll,
Yeah.
No, I did really like Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah.
And I liked...
Was she the biggest, do you reckon?
Yeah.
She'd be the biggest cameo.
The biggest name in the thing.
And that's
Probably.
why
Other
she
than RuPaul
was...
herself.
That she was everybody know... Like, she thinks everybody knows her, but nobody cares.
Yeah. Jessie Tyler Ferguson was funny.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really that well, I was going to say unnecessary, but a lot of the cameos had no influence on the plot.
A lot of the movie was unnecessary, let's be honest.
Yep.
And I wonder if people are listening to this thinking that I'm hypocritical because I bang on so much about good story and good writing.
Uh-huh.
But I think this had both.
I think it's because it didn't take itself seriously, and that's why it was good, because it was, going in that it's going to be fun and stupid. So to watch this movie at 8 o'clock on a Friday night, perfect. It only goes for an hour and a half. It's Friday night, the end of your work week. We had a couple of drinks at dinner. Let's go in and get a free cocktail with our movie. Done.
Yeah, that I forgot we booked that. I forgot we had the cocktail waiting for us.
I had yours last night.
Good. It is, but going back, it is well written and it has got a good story. If you take away the ridiculous cameos and the ridiculous jokes and the song and dance numbers in there, that makes it not the movie. But it's about two people who just want to travel America and then get into this situation, and the situation tests their friendship, and then the president gets involved, and then they have to overcome the issue, but also the internal struggle of their friendship, and they do.
Yeah.
And that's a good story.
Yeah. And
that's more story than some movies that claim to have a good story have.
Yes. I liked What's Her Face. I'm going to say her name is June Diane Raphael. The one that was watching I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah.
She was good.
Yes.
And I think that character that she plays a lot and plays it very well.
Yep. Yeah.
So I liked her.
I liked the one that was always on the phone.
Nicole Richie. Oh, Nicole Richie was there.
Was that Nicole Richie?
No, Nicole Richie was the one that had that brought her mum, and it was a coffin.
Oh, yeah.
That was such a stupid joke.
Very
Can
stupid.
you help me with my mum? And it's a coffin. So stupid.
And then they put it down
And
the
then they
slide
put it down the
at
slide
end.
at the end. Ridiculous.
The one that was always on the phone.
The one that was always on the phone.
And I can't remember her. She was like, oh, I just can't get a snack. And then she was like, and now it's getting really loud.
Yes.
I liked her character.
Yep.
In the ridiculousness of it all.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Matt Rogers was good.
Matt Rogers was good. The only person that wasn't in it, where was Bowen Yang? Seriously.
What would he have been doing at this
I
time?
don't know. Probably a different movie. I don't know. Maybe
he wasn't at O'Mary yet.
Maybe he's on. I was going to say O'Mary. Is he going to be
now.
O'Mary?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. All right. He'd
That was
actually
announced
be
the start of this week.
great at that. Imagine if that came to Australia. It never will. So
who would we cast Australian for O'Mary? That's a whole nother topic.
Rob Mills and Natalie Bassingthwaighte, Lee. Well, I mean, what do you mean? There's no other options. Marina Pryor? Fuck.
No, we'd have to
Shane Jacobson. Actually.
Probably could be fucking Shane Jacobson.
He keep his beard though.
He played Edna. Edna.
Yeah.
Edna Turnblad. But there's got to be someone like that. Like, there's obviously our drag queens.
Yeah, there would be actual theatre people that would do it.
If it was 20 years ago, probably Bob Down would be hilarious. But God, he was fucking everywhere in the early 2000s.
And he was also around the place. He was fucking everywhere, and he was on everything, in every sense of the word.
Let's think about that and pitch it to Cole Escola to bring out here.
And
we'll say, this is who we think will be cast.
Yep.
Let's do it together.
Yeah.
A rainbow popcorn production of O'Mary.
Recently, but I think before it was Bowen Yang, it was Meg Salter.
Yeah.
Which would have been fucking hilarious.
Now
we've gone off topic again, but
the cast that they've had of playing Mary Todd Lincoln has been each so different.
Yeah.
But with their own ridiculousness. Maya Rudolph before Megan Statler.
Yeah. Jane Krasowski.
Jane Krasowski.
Titus Burgess.
Titus. Cole Escola, obviously, to start it all off.
Yeah.
And some others in there.
Jinx Monsoon was in it.
Oh, yeah.
Drag race person that you don't know.
No,
Yeah.
I know them because I saw them in reels for Doctor Who. I haven't
Okay,
watched
great.
Doctor Who,
No.
but I know them from that. I think that's a separate topic.
That is a complete
And
separate
neither
topic.
of us have seen
Nope.
O'Mary.
But I would.
100%.
Without knowing much about her, except that she was potentially mentally ill, if you can say that. So, stop that train.
Stop that train.
Rachel Bloom was very good.
Oh, yeah,
and was
yeah.
kind of the serious
Donna.
one as well. Donna.
It was a D.
Okay.
Donna Dreyer. It's not
Great.
right. Donna, the weather girl.
The weather girl, but not the weather girl. She worked at the
Storm place, the train
train central and knew about the
Yeah.
extravaganza storm.
Stormaganza.
Stormaganza.
What the ancient Egyptians called Stormaganza.
And so she was very good being that serious thing with stupidity in there as well. But playing this quote unquote straight person
Yes.
in multiple senses of the word.
Look, quote unquote, she played the straight person better than Evan Mulrooney, and that's what he's built his whole social media following on, playing the straight guy.
Yeah.
That I'm going to just side to that because the guys around Donna in the train headquarters, they were all meant to be straight.
Yeah.
And that's why they were, we're going to hire just a chick with glasses so we're not all distracted.
Yep.
But then there were a couple of lines that they gave to the two main guys that were kind of gay jokes. And that kind of, I feel like if you're going to make it just straight, and that probably is the one that didn't super land and follow through for me.
Well, like the conductor, I forgot his name.
Conductor Cal.
Cal. Chad, close.
The dead conductor or the conductor that you want to see the dick of?
The conductor you want to see the dick off magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cal.
Stupid. So dumb.
But so true. Like people would talk about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was good because he kind of played into the straightness as well. Very broy.
Overplayed the straightness,
Yeah.
but which the guys in the train headquarters did, but then got given a couple of jokes that weren't overplaying the straightness that seemed a bit gay.
Yes. It was good.
It was good. Cal was good at being super dumb, but, well, that's it.
Yep.
Just being super dumb and super hot.
Yeah.
Going back to the story, I like that. I really like when something comes up early and then it comes back. Even though her being in the rail force, which was stupid, RuPaul, president.
Yeah.
And then eventually came back to her driving the train.
Yeah.
Like that's a thing that pays off. And I really liked that. And she killed the girl.
She killed a girl, and then it comes back, and she's like, poor little Imogen, I want to say.
Nah.
No.
She's sitting in the seat.
And the faces that RuPaul did when it was like, very good. RuPaul does like over-the-top stupidity acting very well.
The fact that girl was then sitting in the co-conductor chair at the end, encouraging the president to drive the train, was hilarious. And it sounds weird to say, but the scene where the train hits a toddler was hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Because there's that ball bouncing along. Yeah.
Because you don't expect it to actually happen.
Yep.
Like you knew there's some kind of tragedy, but you just go full out and go, yeah, we're going to kill a kid.
Yep.
You didn't see anything.
You didn't see blood spatter.
Yeah. But it was done very well. And RuPaul's acting of the hot flashback.
Hot flashbacks.
Yeah. Was very good.
Yes. Do you want to know what my favourite joke was that I was really happy that they did?
Outside of Raggedy Ann doing lines?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like verbal joke.
Okay.
It was, give it to me straight.
Oh, yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Give it to me gay.
Yes.
And then Matt Rogers was like, oh, girl, And then when they said that to Rachel Bloom, to Donna, and I was like, give it to me straight. I'm like, oh, they better do give it to me.
Yeah.
And then give it to me gay. And then she said like lesbian.
The lesbian
version. Yep. And I'm like, that is so good. One, it kind of, because you know it's coming.
Yeah.
You know that the give it to me straight, give it to me gay is coming.
Yeah.
Then to kind of flip it again to be like no lesbian gay.
And then they
flip it to
no boy gay.
And then they flip it to when she says lesbian, it's like, oh no, we can totally fix this. Like we'll take care of it. It's fine.
Yeah.
And to no boy gay. Girl, it was like layer on layer. I found that very good, and I'm glad they didn't just repeat the joke.
Yes,
they added to it.
There are, I think, movies that attempt to do those kind of things that do end up just repeating the joke. And I was listening to a comedy writer quote another comedy writer in saying that there's a threshold. Like, say if you repeat the joke 3 times, it's not funny.
Yeah.
But then if you keep repeating it, by the time you get to 6 and on, then it becomes funny again.
Yes. Okay.
Because the joke isn't the joke. The joke is that you're repeating the joke.
Yeah.
So the joke is the joke for the first few times. But then once the joke becomes that you're repeating the joke, it's a new joke.
Okay, great.
Yeah? Which they didn't do in this movie.
I remember that when I'm writing a comedy.
We should write a comedy.
None of the things I have in the works are comedies, actually.
We got a musical.
Yeah.
And 4 other podcasts.
Yep.
One is the rewatch of Blue Heelers, which I'm still very keen to get off the ground.
Great.
What
didn't work for you?
Look, that's hard to remember.
Okay, good. Well, that's good.
No, there were things that didn't work for me. I thought the songs and dances were good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have minded one more.
Okay, like a closing number?
Maybe. Or just like something to make it a little bit more of a musical.
Okay.
So you could potentially argue that it's a musical if you put one more song in.
Yeah, right. Okay.
But I think they were good. The Look Over There song was very funny.
Mm-hmm.
When they're trying to distract people from they're going through the Storm of Guns or the haunted tunnel.
Yeah.
But they're also falling over at the same time and then incorporating that into their dance moves.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny. What didn't work for me? Look, there were some jokes that just didn't land.
Yeah.
But I can't overly think of them.
Okay.
There are a couple, and again, I can't remember them specifically, a couple where I would have rather it be a clever wordplay joke than what they did, either visual or... Like the one where the conductor's talking about the train derailing. And I don't know if I wanted this to be the case or this is just what came to mind. It made me think, and we did say the words Leslie Nielsen after the movie.
Yep.
And I don't know if that's an unfair comparison or not, but it is a bit of that airplane, Naked Gun vibe.
You can't not compare it.
Yeah.
You can't... If people are like, oh, no, you can't compare... No, you can. The humour is essentially the same humour.
But also, to be fair, you can compare any 2 movies.
Yeah.
But they are comparable movies.
Yeah, they are very much so.
When the co-conductor talks about the derailing and then someone says, what was it? I had in my head the line that I really like from Airplane/Flying High when Leslie Nielsen says, we've got to get this woman to a hospital. And then the stewardess says, what is it?
Yeah.
And Leslie Nielsen, it's a big building full of patients.
Yeah.
I thought, derailing, what was it? It's when the train comes off the tracks.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if I wanted it or that just popped into my head when that lead line came up.
Okay.
But he ended up doing the sounds and the boom and the stuff, which was funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
What didn't land for you? There was one cameo you said was unnecessary. Can you remember what it was? No, like
Charo?
no, towards the end, the older lady.
Cool.
Yeah, you said it was
Do
unnecessary.
you know what I actually thought did work? I'll get back to what didn't work for me in a
Yeah.
minute. I'm glad that this sounds so on theme. I'll say shady.
Yeah.
I am glad that Michelle Visage wasn't in it a lot.
It took me a moment to realise that was Michelle Visage.
And I think because I didn't want it to be just Michelle Visage along for the ride, riding her coattails yet again.
Yeah.
Because there were definitely characters that she could have been. And I'm glad it was just that one scene that she was in and that was it.
Yeah. Oddly, credit order. Brooke Hayho
Yeah.
is credited first, and then
Okay.
Paul Scheer.
Okay. Well, because that's order of appearance.
Oh, it is order of appearance. Yes,
Because they
you're
were
right.
in the ad.
Jerry O'Connell and Nicole Sullivan was interesting.
Yeah, they were good, but then they weren't on the train. Because they were going to be in the shit
Natasha
one?
Leggero,
Yes.
woman on phone, person on phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, great.
Yeah. Drew Drogue, rich gay.
Yeah.
Party doll, got a credit.
How?
Oh,
Anyway.
I think you said Charo didn't need to be there.
Yep.
Unaccompanied minor was funny.
Unaccompanied minor.
That you thought they were shaking him a martini, but then it was like tap water with olives.
Yeah.
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 Missy Pyle as horny divorcee.
Yep.
She was good.
She was good.
June Diane Raphael, you were right.
Yep.
Yeah. And then we get towards the end. Lisa Rinna.
Lisa Rinna didn't need to be there.
Yes, that's what you said.
Yeah. That
Yep.
old lady. Oh my God. That's hilarious. Well, she is old. She just doesn't look it. Well, she does because she had too much work done now. Anyway.
Yep.
So
Lisa
yeah,
Rinna,
that's
yep.
one thing that didn't work for me. We didn't need Lisa Rinna in there.
Well, we didn't need a lot of them.
Yeah,
But for someone, like I said, the jokes landed or didn't land. Some of these cameos, someone will be like, fucking Jesse Tyler Ferguson didn't really do it for me.
yeah.
And then someone else will be like, oh, I love seeing Lisa Rinna.
Yeah, it's a different kind of gay. What else didn't work for me was I won't say it didn't work, but it was not needed, were the kind of drag race references. The good luck, don't fuck it up, and those kind of things. I was like, oh, no, don't make it a drag race movie.
They say when the two main stars just came off All Stars 10.
Yeah, but don't make it somehow linked other than the cast. You know what I mean?
What they could have done, actually, because we did it before we were walking in. I said, do you think she's going to say, don't fuck it up?
Yeah.
Because even though I've watched a total of 3 episodes of Drag Race, I say that. Mm-hmm. Like even when we're going out to take the field of baseball, like, all right, let's go. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
And don't fuck it up. And
It's really a good mantra for life.
It is.
Just don't fuck it up. That's
I
the whole
say-
meaning of life.
I say before any of our band competitions, which I have one tomorrow, we say don't be shit,
Yeah.
which is also good.
Like, it's not try your best.
Yeah.
It's don't be shit.
Yeah. What I think would have made Don't Fuck It Up funny, but would have made it more a drag race joke, is if at different times she said she didn't say don't fuck it up.
She just said good luck.
She was like,
It was
good
like
luck,
teasing us a bit.
don't make a mistake.
Yeah.
Good luck, don't, or she gets interrupted.
Yeah.
Good luck, and then at the very end, good luck, the movie swells, don't fuck it up.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. That would have worked.
And even at the end, I think she said she got cut off before she said up
Yes.
because something happens.
Oh, the train nearly crashes? I don't know.
Yeah. And then whatever happens, that means she needs to drive the train.
Yeah.
But that would have been, and possibly could have been, a joke they talked about.
Yeah.
You groaned when the rose petals came out.
Yeah. That was unnecessary. That is a Drag Race reference, and it just doesn't work. It didn't work for me, and it didn't need to be there.
I don't get the reference. How is having rose petals?
It was the single most iconic moment of the television series. I've said that. Actually, no, I won't say that because somebody will correct me in the comments. Feel free to.
That's a subjective opinion.
There was a lip sync that happened where the drag queen had a wig on and had rose petals under their wig.
Okay.
And then during the climax of the song, took their wig off and the rose petals fell down.
Oh, okay. I don't think that needed to be in the movie.
No, because it wasn't that drag queen.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that song.
And also, why would you do rose petals? Did the rose petals in the show relate to the song?
No, it was just her gimmick, her reveal to win the lip sync and ultimately the season.
Okay. So, I agree with you, even having not seen any of that it didn't need to be there.
We'll play it for you later.
Okay.
Cut 2.
On my catch-up.
Season 9.
God. Season 9.
Season 9. All the way back.
All the way back. What are you going to give it out of 5?
Out of 5, I am giving it a 4.
I'm going to give it
a 3.75.
Also a 4.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking of a 3.75.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to give it a 4 because I really enjoyed it and I could watch it again.
I would watch it again. I would definitely, once it comes to streaming.
Well, which it might already be on streaming because it's been out in the States for 2 and 3 months.
Yeah, once it gets on streaming, I'm going to crack open a bottle of wine and watch it again.
I've got a bit of Drag Race to catch up on before I watch it again. But I think I will.
Yeah.
And Adam Shankman, director, I like, obviously, Hairspray. Next year, 20 years of Hairspray.
Shit.
We're going to do something for it.
We're going to have to do a big
thing
for that.
We might screen it.
Even though we've done nothing for the 20th anniversary of Dreamgirls.
Well, the year's not over.
God.
Message us if you want us to do a screening of Dreamgirls at Eclipse Cinema.
Yeah, Beyonce.
We have some screenings coming up at...
Why did I say Beyonce? Anika Noni Rose is free.
Jennifer Hudson's free.
No, Lee, she's a talk show host.
I thought her talk show host ended.
Oh, no, that's Kelly Clarkson.
Clarkson.
You're getting your singers who have turned into talk show hosts confused.
Well, there's a lot of them.
That means she's going to have a new album.
I think Queen Latifah's still got one.
No.
She doesn't?
You know who doesn't? Tyra Banks.
I went to the set of Queen Latifah's talk show. When I did a tour of the studios.
Okay.
For some reason, that was included on the tour.
Great.
But unfortunately, Jeopardy wasn't because it was a filming day.
Oh,
so I got to see the set of Wheel of Fortune, which I do not care about.
Nah.
But I did get a photo outside with the big thing of Alex Trebek.
Can you actually buy a vowel? That'd be funny in the gift shop. You can buy a vowel.
Oh, yeah.
For I don't know how much they cost.
I want to buy the wedge that sits over that jackpot wedge that they had.
Oh, yes.
That you spin it and then you pull it off and then no one can ever get it off.
Yeah. You got a holiday. Yeah, great.
I'd buy that.
Get the bankrupt one too.
Yeah, well, that's...
Lose a turn.
It's close.
Or whatever.
That's close to being true. So buy some tickets to our screenings so we can avoid that. Do you think that'll
We can't end on that.
No, we can't end on that. But also we can't go into another tangent of me talking about, do you think Wheel of Fortune will come back to Australian screens?
No, I don't think it will, Lee. Not while the tipping point is dominating the airwaves.
Oh, my God. Tipping point. Todd Woodbridge. At least it's not
Gold Logie nominee Todd Woodbridge.
Oh, my God. I hope Sam Pang wins it. Anyway.
Nah, it'll be Robert Irwin.
It will. Any final thoughts on Stop That Train?
No, it was very good. It was very funny, very entertaining, lighthearted, didn't take itself too seriously, and it all was just very good.
And it didn't try to do more than it needed to do to be a good fun movie.
It didn't try to be serious.
Yeah.
Well, it did for a little bit, but not overly, you know.
They did have their moment of friendship.
Yeah.
But then the friendship was resolved. Mm-hmm. The joke where she said, I was born with my adult teeth is funny. That just popped into my head again.
That's a joke. That's been a joke on something, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, very good. Everybody did their job.
Stank Rail is a funny
Stank
name.
Rail. That was it. And they wear fucking poo and wee.
Yeah.
Hawthorn colours.
On this, to come back a little bit full circle, on this interview that they did on Outtakes with Adam Shankman, Jujubee and Ginger Minge, Conrad, the host, asked, what mode of transport would you like to see the sequel on? Because we had Speed on a bus.
Speed. We've done
Speed 2
buses,
cruise control,
boats, trains,
on a boat,
planes, automobiles.
What would we want to see Stop That Train the sequel on? It doesn't have to be an
Blimp
unused
2 on
one.
the nose?
Just makes me think of Indiana Jones.
Oh, makes me think of the Hindenburg. What's like a drone? But like, what's a modern?
No, I think a boat would be good because there's so many jokes you could make on a cruise.
Like a gay cruise in Puerto
Yeah.
not in Puerto Vallarta because that happened for real.
But like a love boat. You can be a piss take of Love Boat at the same time as it's a Stop That Train.
I think you could be a gay cruise. It's a gay cruise. It's done.
Yeah, I don't know
Because
if it
then
needs
you
to be
make
a gay
it real
cruise.
gay. No, it is. That's what I'm writing.
Okay.
And then you can get people like. Then there's jokes you can do for like Titanic references.
Okay.
Bloop.
Yeah, and then at the end, some old bitch just throws a priceless jewel into the sea.
Yeah, and the cameo is the singer Jewel.
And then Celine Dion can do another ballad for it.
No, it will be Ariana Grande doing a Celine Dion impression if it's a gay movie.
Yeah, true.
That's the only thing gayer than actually Celine Dion.
Where would they cruise to?
Fire Island.
Okay.
Maybe it's just on the ferry over to Fire Island.
Yeah, just make it that. The 1 hour ferry goes awry.
There you go. Do what you will, audience. But if anybody writes that, patent pending.
That's not how copyright works.
Whatever. Patent pending. That's what The Simpsons taught me, Lee, so shut up. The Simpsons is always right.
Okay. So, the ferry to Fire Island takes about 20 minutes. I was like...
On a good day, what if it's not?
No, but I was like, if it's an hour, you just make an hour movie.
What if we need another Sharknado, but not a shark, not Sharks and a tornado, like a something quake?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like a hurricane.
An earthquake. And the gays rise up from the earthquake.
From hell? No. Maybe then
Work for
left
Freddy
and
Krueger.
right will watch it. Because they'll think it's a documentary.
And then they'll all be very disappointed when it's a happy ending. That's it.
Yep.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Rainbow Popcorn Tangents and All. Get your tickets for our events coming up through September and one more in August through the link in the episode description or head to rainbowpopcorn.media/live. Thank you, Brett.
Thank you, Lee.